I've been a good friend of Calvin's for a number of years. To be clear, Calvin's not a CFI.
No,
I'm not either. Disclaimer there. It could be said that I have experience flying in the mountains, but I still view myself as a beginner. Not surprising as we get closer to the more treacherous terrain, or to get more turbulence. It's a good sign that we haven't had any up until this point. The stronger the winds aloft, the sooner you'll encounter that turbulence farther away from the terrain. Kind of have your aiming point more towards the 1,000 footers than the numbers, just in anticipation of the sink.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Yes, there it is.
Salida, Harriet Alexander Airport. Automated weather of wind 240 at 6 gusts 15 visibility.
Straight down the pipe. Oh, a dog. Oh, dogs.
Oh wait, where?
They're over there.
Okay.
They are off leash though, so they're good dogs.
That's what they all say.
Oh, you're not a dog guy?
Nah, cats are where it's at, bro.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
Get out. Take me back.
No. You'd rather walk home.
Yeah, I'll just Uber home, dude. What do dogs ever do to you?
Nothing. I mean, not like I dislike them. I more dislike the owners because they just.
Pause! What?
See, look at this. They got a dog running across the airport.
That's not what you want.
No.
My dog would not do that.
Because you'd have a leash, right?
No.
Oh. Door seatbelts closed, secure.
Yep.
Door good. Trim. Set for takeoff. And I'll do full power. Run up. Oh. Back to the peak. I'll reach a little bit and then go to the drop. There's the drop. Back to the peak. 2 half turns. Alright, so before takeoff briefing, we'll go to the end. Hold the brakes, full power, make sure everything's in the green. Rotate our normal 65. Keep climbing out our normal DY, and you say left turn. Well,
the wind's shifting. There's less terrain to the north,
right?
And the wind's not as much of a crosswind anymore.
Yeah, so I'd say definitely right turn. Turn out. We'll keep it mellow though.
Not too many immediate options if you lose it at the end.
Right, but same thing goes. Can't turn much if we're below 1,000 feet. We can turn a little more if we're above 1,000 feet, but still not going to try and turn all the way around.
Just keep it in the wind.
Yeah.
Slow down that ground speed for impact. Then we'll circle climb in this area, kind of against those hills, find some lift.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Slide of traffic Musketeer 38 Quebec is back taxiing runway 24 for a northbound departure. Slide up. Use every inch.
Without taking out the lights.
Right. Alright, we'll hold those brakes. Slide of traffic Musketeer 38 Quebec is departing runway 24 will be northbound departure. Slide up. Alright, hold the brakes. Go full power. Making good power. These look good. Everything looks good. Release the brakes. Look at that acceleration. Wind is still straight down the runway, but it could change. It is still green, airspeed's alive, we got 40 knots. Knots. On 65, almost. There it is, a little bit. I'll keep the climb coming. About 75 knots. Dang, is Lizzo in here?
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'd say you're good.
Start turning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it nice and shallow though.
Yes.
Yep, you can feel that crosswind. Off our left.
I got a flag down here. It's pretty much a straight cross. The terrain does drop off over here, so just get ready for that.
Yep. Could definitely feel that performance decrease, but see if we get any sink off of this. Got a little speed buffer, it's good. I say just stay like in this area while we climb.
Yeah, take it a little bit more to the north, just closer to those hills than to that. Nicely done.
Thank you.
See how it's trickier getting out?
Definitely.
Be a little puckering. I don't even know if you'd be able to get off the ground with full tanks.
I would be close. It would be really close. I would
get off the ground, but as far as being a clear obstacle after that,
no.
I don't know.
It'd be rough.
So on the ground, it seems like it's nice and open, but you get in the air and you realize how confined you are.
Well, especially because, I mean, you're going faster and you're not climbing as quick, so. I mean, we're normal climb speed, but we're doing 100 across the ground, so. do our circles here.
Exactly, our climb gradient is complete garbage right now.
But this is a good, safe place to circle, I'd say.
Yeah.
Plenty of options if you have an issue.
Just don't let that wind push you into the hill, because it is stronger.
Yeah, I'll keep it a little snugger, but...
Like you even feel it as you make this turn.
Yep. There's 1,000 feet.
Gee.
I know.
When we took off, density altitude was 9,000.
I know, and it's not hot out. It's like, what, 40 degrees, 50 degrees? It'll take a few minutes.
That's the other key thing with mountain flying is patience.
Yes.
And put yourself in a position where you can have patience.
Right.
You're not in a corner where you're having to have fast hands. You get to that point, you're done.
Right.
See how easy it is, though, to get yourself in trouble out of there?
Oh my God, yeah.
A little different than Walden County, right?
Yep.
Yes, if you want to commit to the north now, you can. If we need a circle climb, we still have plenty of
Yeah, there's a lot of open space over there,
but
so
just
let's do that.
stay to the right of the valley.
Okay.
Don't go against this, that'll get you killed.
Okay.
I think we've talked about it before as well, but always be cognizant of the orientation of runways in a given area.
Yeah.
Salida, east-west. Buena Vista, north-south.
Yeah.
And they're really close to each other if you think about it. But the runway arrangements are almost 90 degrees apart, so that should tell you a lot as far as the prevailing winds in the areas are very different.
Right.
Is that Mount Democrat?
I thought it was Princeton?
Or is Democrat to the north?
I don't know, but I'm offended that you're using political terms. Some people may not agree with that philosophy. They're going to get offended. That's pretty...
Much higher than we are.
A lot higher than we are.
Close to a mile above us.
That's crazy to think about. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice valley.
Nice, we're at 11.4 now.
Yeah, we'll stick it at 11.5. So you got Pikes Peak off our wing. Looks quite a bit different.
Yes, it does.
So this high plain here, this high desert, you might think, oh yay, you know, no mountainous terrain, like we're good. But this is actually still pretty treacherous stuff.
Oh yeah.
Just because once the wind pours off the divide here, it accelerates and then it hits those mountains over there.
Yeah.
So it gets bad. Ooh, here's a updraft. Take the bird back whenever you'd like.
You can fly as long as you want, man. I get to fly it all the time.
I do too. I flew like 30 hours last week.
Not this airplane.
No, true. No, but it was a busy week. Holidays are always busy. Folks snowbirding.
Rich people gotta be places, right?
They do be. The passes we were taking, like this is nothing. I shouldn't say that.
Right. It's not nothing, but it's a little.
This is not a high risk pass like Monarch,
right?
Hagerman, Independence. Yeah, no mountain pass is nothing. I rode Walker Ranch. Have you done Walker Ranch?
No.
You'd like it. You like the descents. The climbs suck.
Really?
It's like just under 8 miles, like 7 3/4. About like 1,700 feet.
Oh, nice.
It's like triple the Mac. I did it on my single speed because I hate myself. And what's even more BS is I PR'd the lap. The other thing that's worth mentioning about downsloping, how I mentioned earlier about when you have mountain wave, you have a high in the mountains, you have a low on the plains. You get a strong mountain wave, stable atmosphere over the front range. As that air comes down and compresses, gets warmer. The other thing is that air that comes down, think about it as a way of pinching off the weather that's trapped in the mountains from spilling over.
Oh, okay.
So even like when we left earlier this afternoon, and we saw to the north, you saw the clouds just behind the mountains.
Yeah.
But nothing was ever coming over to the east from that. That's because of that.
Oh.
More or less. It's not really strong today, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this.
Next pass is over here, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I got to pull right for Wilkerson.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So Wilkerson.
9,500 feet. So we're 11.5. We got 2,000 clearance now.
Yeah.
Okay. We're good.
Yeah, we got plenty. Yeah. Here's another good view of those clouds that look like they're kind of falling over. Those would tell me that the winds are a little bit more out of the north up there. So the mountains have changed their dynamic and they've changed their tune. Playing a song in a different key. Yeah, look at that. It's kind of Helmholtzy.
Oh yeah.
You can see even now further to the east you have something that kind of has a very similar look to it. You know, generally speaking, at that altitude, even up here, you can see tiny little rotors and little wispies all over that thing.
Yep. What altitude do you say that's at? 15? 12?
I'd say 12. It's closer to 18 to 20.
Yeah, okay.
Look at that rotor, dude. That's really curling over.
Oh, yeah.
That's not ideal.
You can watch it curl over, too.
Wilkerson Pass. Automated weather observation 2205 Zulu weather wind 150 at Niner visibility 10 clear below 12
all over the place,
temperature
man.
7 Celsius.
Kind of approaching this saddle of the pass at a 45 degree. If I want to bail, I'm going to go to the right. Wind's there. It'll help the climb gradient. Once we clear this, we'll continue pretty much on this heading. Right by there, kind of by Cheeseman, and then we'll proceed northeast from there. That's probably where the ride will be the worst. I'm surprised we haven't gotten more than what we've gotten so far. There's a fun valley that you can fly down that doesn't have any power lines or anything like it. It's kind of Top Gun feeling.
Sick.
It's not bold by any means. That's pretty fun. Alright, I'm going to brake right a little bit, make for the east side of Devil's Head. That Cheeseman Reservoir is pretty good looking.
Oh, yeah.
You can see where they dam it up there on the east side, kind of on the southeast side of it.
Yes. Dang, that's just so pretty. I mean, it's no goth chick, but...
It's no Russian either. I saw a meme about that. I was going to send it to you, I'm like, nah. That doesn't really help my case here. It was something like, my second wish. It was like the face of a genie. It's like the genie when my second wish is for him to turn into a hot goth chick that will love me forever. Alright, so you see where the shadow is?
Yes.
This is where the valley is. So this is where we can start descending.
This is about to be sick.
And we'll be maintaining appropriate altitudes and clearance requirements per the FARs as always. So bailout here is straight off to my right. It's descending terrain, because that looks pretty nasty.
Yeah.
We'll kind of go between these two rocks. We're going to just pretty much stay on top of the valley. We're not going to get down into it super deep.
Nice.
There's just no need for that. So then this valley breaks off to the right. You can see the terrain, like we can glide all the way to Sedalia from here.
Yeah.
You know, so this is...
Are you going to hop over this hill or turn around it?
Turn.
Nice.
We're still in a safe position to make an emergency landing if we lost the engine.
Because we can totally glide, right?
Oh, easily.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a house here, so that's why I go up above this ridge, stay 500 feet from them. You can't cut down into that valley, but we'll be smart about it, as always. We got the power pulled back, so it's not too loud for them either. And there's 7,000 feet, we can just level out here.
Yeah, see, that looks like that. Yeah, it feels like that's dangerous, but you're basically almost idle the whole time.
Always in a position to be able to land.
Because you can glide over the whole thing.
That's the only valley I'll do that with, just because I know that valley like the back of my hand. There's no power lines, I know where all the houses are.
Yeah, because on video you can't tell how much you're descending the whole time.
No.
But you're basically at idle.
Well, if you look behind us, I mean it's sunny, but Devil's Head is like way up here now.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The instructor that taught me mountain flying showed me that valley. And I'm sure there's plenty of valleys out there that you can do that with, but don't just do that blind.
No.
You know what I mean? There's got to be a reason to do it. Like, we need to descend, we need to get below the Bravo.
Right.
And it's in a position where you're safe the whole time, provided you don't decide to turn into the hillside.
Yes.
Fun though, right?
It's so fun.
Yeah, mountain flying's the best. Colorado's the best place. Well, actually, it's really the worst place for it. How high up it is.
Yeah.
As far as its beauty, but I'm biased. Haven't lived here my whole life. As are you. The other thing that's worth talking about as far as how strong mountain waves get, what determines that, there's a couple things. How strong the winds are aloft.
Okay. How
far south the jet stream dips, especially in the wintertime. That's when you usually see mountain wave at its strongest. And also, what angle are those winds aloft interacting with the mountains? Yeah. Generally speaking, if you think of the Rocky Mountains, especially the Front Range, running pure north to south, if you had those winds perpendicular, like straight at 90 degrees coming out of the west, that's when it's going to be its strongest. Okay. Anytime the wind takes a cut at it, it's not going to be as strong.
For tower information, November, time 2147 Zulu, wind 080 at 7, visibility 10.
What were CHTs just at? I missed it.
356.
Wow.
We're chilling.
That's enough to bake some nice chocolate chip cookies.
Dude, you should put some up there before we took off.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Spaceport Tower, Musketeer 3638, Quebec is about 12 miles south. Information November, inbound, full stop.
Musketeer 3638, Quebec, Spaceport Tower. Enter right base for runway 8. Report crossing the interstate.
Enter right base, runway 8, report crossing the interstate. Musketeer 3638, Quebec.
Musketeer 3638, Quebec, following traffic short, final no factor, traffic departing priority arrival, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land, looking for traffic to follow, Musketeer 38, Quebec.
November 71 Hotel Tango, make right traffic.
Make right traffic, 71.
November 71 Hotel Tango, number 3, runway 8, clear touch go.
Runway 8, clear touch and go.
For those of you at home, you wouldn't have felt it.
At this time, number...
That was pretty good.
Number 3,
that was really good.
I'm happy with that one.
On departure, extend up.
That was very nice.
Thank you.
Number 3.
Musketeer 38 Quebec, turn right Alpha 5, taxi a ramp via Alpha, any entrance is approved.
Right Alpha 5, taxi the ramp via Alpha, any entrance, Musketeer 38, Quebec.
Another adventure in the books.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me join you.
Absolutely.
I think I've said it enough, but I'm not a CFI. I just spend a lot of my time flying in the mountains.
I can see why you do that.
Yeah. When the day is good for it, yes.
Yeah. If you go on the wrong day, you're probably not going to like it so much. Boom. We did it.
We did it.
That was fire.
That was fire. That was high.
Oh, yeah. Toads yeet, yo.